welcome back to another edition of Football Manager to the World. This will be the full-on season review, and this should be out here for you. Hopefully, if I've got it right, Wednesday the 27th, episode 49. As you would have seen in our last episode, we were crowned champions, grand final champions, post-season champions, whatever you want to call it, double champions, really, the way the A-League works. So a very good first season. The aims of the next season we'll cover in the review, I guess. But today we're going to go through and have a look at some of the things for the club. And things haven't ticked over yet, like the reputation of the club. So we'll leave those for the season preview. But we'll just go into our Gmails. We've got a few here. So Brown wins the Golden Boot. So Charlie Brown has won the A-League Golden Boot Award. Top striker in the A-League, scoring 19 goals. So very happy with that. So second place from Adelaide came with 16 goals, and the Jets had third place with 15 goals. So Brown with 19 there. He did kind of come off the pace a little bit. But 19 goals, 3 assists, average rating of 7.2 from 27 appearances. Not bad for a 22-year-old who was only really going to be looked at maybe a third or fourth choice striker. So well done, Charlie Brown. Parkera, thank you very much. Thank you very much. A-League Manager of the Year. What's my win ratio? Was 62%. So from 29 matches. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And Phoenix players named in the All-Star 11. So 5 Phoenix players have been named in the A-League's All-Star 11. That is a goalkeeper, Singh Sandhu. He's named as in the goalkeeper in the All-Star 11, but doesn't make goalkeeper of the year top 3. Yeah, go figure. Jay Thornley made the fullback on the left, and Eugene, the central defender there. Singh, okay, as a winger, even though he primarily played as a false 9. And, of course, Brown is the striker in that position. So that's a very good team. And I am scouting some of these guys, actually, especially this fella here. So, yeah, I may actually just put a cheeky scout on this guy as well. Let's assign a scout from the scouting pool for, let's go for 2 weeks. Okay. And 4 of my players have been selected in the PFA, A-League Team of the Season. Okay, so this is for the Players Football Association. So those players, again, are Thornley, Eugene, Singh, and Brown. So the only difference here is the goalkeeper has not been selected. Not a bad little session there. And we also have following the completion, the Phoenix supporter has announced that 4 players have been considered good enough to enter the Phoenix overall best 11. So that was Megapack was the top pick of the 4 players. Robert Spencer, Peralta, Charlie Brown, and Jack Hignett were the other ones selected. I am interested in sometimes how these guys get selected in all-time 11s. Like, I can understand Megapack. I can even understand... I definitely can understand Brown. Spencer to be in the overall, I don't really think so. And Jack Hignett, I'm quite surprised with that as well, when you're considering the all-star. I mean, there's the starting 11 there for you. So, yeah, even the current goalkeeper, Sandhu, he's in there as well. Who else is in there that's not in the team? So, overall Mullen, also Rossi, Galloway, Paraki. So, the starting 11 is all them. So, there's a few. Yeah, Paraki, McGlinchey, they've gone. Rossi went. Mullen is still with the team. Galloway's in the team. Vidicic is kind of in the fringes, and Kalujevic, I definitely see him there, and Christian at the front. Interesting that. Okay, well, that's how it is. So let's go into the season-end awards here. So the annual awards. Fans Player of the Year is Megapack. 34% with Charlie Brown on 29%, followed by Eugene 24%. Happy with those top 3. I do think Megapack did really well. Goal of the season, Megapack against Western Sydney. Let's have a nosy at this, shall we, and see what it looks like. Okay, so, oh yes, so Hull got the ball. He crossed the ball It was cleared. Rose then went and found a Manicus who shot it at home. Yeah, not a bad goal. To be fair, I think I've seen better, even from himself. Signing of the season was Sarpreet Singh. Yeah, just under 10k from Team Wellington. And Young Player of the Year was a Manicus as well. Interested in that. I would have actually put Charlie Brown there, just because, I mean, but that's all right. Okay, so Manicus sweeps these awards. Let's have a look at some of the team stats there. Top goal scorer was Charlie Brown on 19 goals. Highest average rating was a Manicus on 7.23. Most assists was Sarpreet Singh on 8 assists. And taking into account, again, he was playing a lot in that false 9 position. Best pass completion was Robert Spencer Peralta, a young kid who never really was expected to start. Again, it was because I got rid of like Paraki and then there's a few injuries, so he did step up. He was only a young kid, so it's good to see that. And unfortunately, like, he did get injured towards the end of the season, so he missed out on a lot more potentially. But that's good effort there. Most player of the match awards was Charlie Brown with 5. Most yellow cards was equal between Singh, Rose and Thornley on 3 each, but no red cards, so very good to see. Let's have a quick look at the squad dynamics in detail. Updates, match cohesion, very good. Dressing room atmosphere. Again, we've still got this little prick down here. Scott Galloway wanting to leave, although he hasn't asked me formally yet. But again, no one really seems to agree or disagree with him. He's only one, doesn't really spoil anything. And he's still unhappy at the selling of Gordon Paraki and whatever. But excellent dressing room atmosphere and very good managerial support. If we go to the hierarchy there, I can expect one person to be against me. We click on that. Yeah, I mean, Galloway opposes me and is considered a team leader. I really would like to know how he's considered a team leader, to be honest. But yeah, I've got 12 player support. Mine 9 don't really have much of an opinion, which is fine. We look at the social groups. Majority of the squad are in the core social group. Ifafano is on the others, and he's on his way out, so maybe why, because he's dropped out a bit. So a season injury report. Wow, that's quite extensive, eh? Yeah, okay. Interesting. I'll have to go through that in detail. Let's have a look at Chris Greenacres' yearly training summary. So squad happiness, 34 players happy, and everyone's happy. Familiarity on the taxes. I don't know why that seems to be dropped. It should be higher than that. Interesting. Impressive performances. So Spencer, Harmel, Singh, Charlie Brown and Bonito. Concerning was Jack Higgart and Roy Krishna. Okay, not too... I mean, Krishna's on his way out. He's old. Higgart's not going to really feature anymore. Positioning, he's still injured, so I'm not going to touch that. Harpreet Singh, finishing. Suggested focus finishing. He's on finishing. He wants us to go for crossing instead of positioning, so we'll wait on that. So yeah, I guess that requests improved training facilities. Don't think we have the cash at the moment. And the pre-season, well, we're going to go for a 6-week pre-season. No, we're going we'll come back in August. What are we now? May? Yeah, we'll come back August. We're going to have a 7-week period. Let's just have a look at the squad as well here. And just sort by a few things. So we go by, I'm not worried about appearances. We go by goals. As we already know, Charlie Brown is the top man there. But closely followed, well, not closely, but followed by Amanicus on 10 and Mao on 6. 6 goals from 6 starts, 15 as a sub. Not bad potential there as well. I mean, so I'm pretty looking at that as well. But it was definitely a Charlie Brown show. So we may need to look at that, making the support there for him. Because if he does falter or get injuries, it could potentially be an issue. We look at our assists. Obviously, Singh was 8 there. Followed by Rose on 6 and Manicus on 5 with a few other players. Average rating, we were discounting Chris Lee and Vidicic, to be honest, because they haven't played enough games. We are looking at Manicus, as mentioned, and then Charlie Brown, Eugene as well there. So I'm very happy with that. And, potentials are there too. So just a quick little squiz there at the squad. If we look at the finances, we have had a little bit of money injected by the board and also the prize money, which is rubbish, 90k. So we were still in the red by 1.4 million. I'm not sure what we'll get in the off season towards, you know, sponsorship and also TV rights and things. Hopefully it's going to help. So at the moment we're not in a really good place to ask for upgrades, and a lot of that is the budget, so I'm going to have to really look at the budget. I am as well mentioning looking at offloading a few players there anyway. There's going to be no changes to my profile or the club at this stage that I can think about or think of on the top of the deal. But yeah, that's the. If you want me to go into more details and stuff, please let me know. This is only going to be a short little review of the season. We will, however, just go into the A-League. And you'll see overall we did finish top of the pops as well. And that was for the league table there, regular season. So that was fantastic. If we look at the stats here. So the form, we finished third on form, that's fine. Games without losing, second equaled on 3. Top for the net transfer spend, and we didn't figure in any of the other ones. So if we go to the stats for team detailed. So we're just covered in general, so average possession. You know, we're 47% of possession. Penalties taken, we were third equal. We had 3 penalties taken, but we only scored 1 of them. They're just the headers, 1, red cards, yellow cards. Form, we've seen second there, not too bad. Fourth in terms of home form. That's just the regular season, so it doesn't cover the finals. Away form, we were second though, so it's pretty good. Games won in a row, again mentioned second equal. Games lost in a row, 5th equal. So basically we lost none in a row. Only 6 when it comes to games scored in a row. Interesting that. I do find that interesting. I don't know how some of these stats are worked out, to be perfectly honest. Attacking, if we go to goals, Phoenix 6 with 1 goal from 1 goal scored in a row. I don't understand how these are possible goals scored in a row. So we've definitely scored more. So let's just get out of all this stuff if I can find some more. So we're going to attendances here. Let's scroll down to attendances. So we're at the bottom here of the average attendance of 7,974. Only 23% of capacity. That's pretty well. Aligns with real life, really, sadly, but I think I would have expected more, especially as we did kind of run away with it at the end. Hopefully in this coming season we'll see a substantial increase on that. Average attendance, stadium sellouts, we only had none. Highest average attendance for us was 12,123. We had the lowest attendance, which we knew, 6,132. In terms of finances, we spent the most, 253k. I guess overall, it's in 253k when you're considering it's compared to other leagues around the world, it's nothing, you know. And a lot of that is on, we had to make a lot of improvements here. But salary per annum, Melbourne Victory are well up there, 6.19 million. We're only in 6th place with just over 3 million there. So overall, not too bad. Any player overviews here that we can look on here? So average ratings, we've got 2 obviously from the Phoenix, 3rd and 4th with Greenacres and Brown, which we knew about. Charlie Brown again, player of the match, so came 2nd. We dominated games 1, so there's the whole team there, and we dominated the team goals as well. So you can't really, top goal scorer is Charlie Brown, most assisting, and least conceded was Sang Dao. He didn't make the top 3 for goalkeepers. Okay. But that's about it, I think, for the A-League. No transfer windows in the history, so we just go to the history there. The Wellington Phoenix are now on the list. We have picked up our first silverware. Glory, glory. We've picked up some silverware down here. That's me. Hyundai A-League Final Series and the Hyundai A-League regular season. So that's it, guys. We will be back with you. I'm hoping I can still push out an episode this coming Friday. Things are going to be hectic this week. I've got interviews and other things going, so I'm doing a lot of traveling with the houses, and you're talking 6-hour round trips a day. So I will try and get an episode on Friday, which will be the 50th episode. It most likely will just be a quick season preview. It may, but if I can't catch up to get that point over there, won't be. I will let you know in advance. At this stage, it may change. The first week of July, there will be no videos. Nothing. That is because that week, I know for sure, is going to be absolutely beyond hectic. And I don't think I'll be able to have the time to put together a decent episode. If I can, and I do find some time, I will put one out. But at this stage, I'm just giving you a heads up that unfortunately I won't be planning on making a video that week. So again, the first week of July. And that's solely because I just don't see the time being there, and I don't want to just push out shit. Okay, guys, so I am Parkera. I hope you've enjoyed the first season here with the Wellington Phoenix, double champions, A-League regular series, A-League final series. We will see you next season, and let's see if we can repeat it and add to it the FFA Cup. I am Parkera. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. If you are subscribed, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other episodes. And as always, as I love to say, comment down below. Hit me down below. I love replying to your comments. I love the comments. It really helps build a community and everything else, which is one of the things I'm trying to do here. All right, guys. And also, if you do enjoy the Wellington Phoenix, I do urge you to jump into Bobby G's channel. He's just completed a Wellington Phoenix series. And my goodness, talk about smashing it with them. All right, guys. Catch you later.